Hey, I'm Bob, and I'm back. If you like what you see here, please hit the like button, subscribe, and click the notification button so you'll tell whenever I post anything in the future. I'm continuing to cane my way toward the Bad Batch premiere in a few short weeks on Disney Plus. Now, the Bad Batch is a sequel to the Clone Wars series, in case some of you missed that. Hopefully, none of you have, because it's going to be a good one. And I'm taking a look at the greatest hits of this Hasbro 3.75 Clone Wars line. Got quite a few of them to go through, wade through, as it were. And I had to dig through my figure bins because this next figure was quite small, although she has cemented a large fan base over the last 10, 12 years, I'd say. Was it 13 years now she's been around? Anyway, let me bring her in here and try to get her centered. Here we are. Bring her forward. Forward. Okay, this is Ahsoka Tano. And I believe I have her... I'm trying to get her centered here. Maybe bring her down a hair. And she's from the very beginning of the Clone Wars, when she was introduced in the film. Center on, okay. Bring her up a little bit, slowly, and back down. I'm trying to show off her profile here as best I can. She's wielding her lightsaber that we see her using at the beginning of the Clone Wars. This version of Ahsoka only comes with one. She doesn't have her Shoto, as the later version of this figure has. I've got her in one of my bins too. I'm gonna have to do some digging for her. She's a very small character here. It took me a day to find her. All right, so there she is facing the front. Bring her up a little bit and down slowly. And Ahsoka is expertly voiced by Ashley Eckstein. And when Ashley first started to voice the character, she got a lot of flack on some forums, and I had no idea. I just saw the movie, watched the show. I tried to stay away from spoilers, so I kept myself in the dark, as it were. And folks were, I guess, not really grasping the concept of character development. You see a character starting out at around 14 years of age, and this kid feels like she's got a lot to prove. So here she is thrust into a conflict. She's brand new to it. She's trying to prove that she has what it takes, and it was amazing to see her grow over 5 seasons of the show. And it's one of my favorite arcs there at the end of season 5, seeing her do what she has to do, and then we get to see her again later on in quite a few other episodes and series, things like that. Let me just grab something else here. All right, and she comes with an additional character, if you want to call him that. He's very small, so I'm gonna try to bring him in best I can. This is Rata the Hutt. That's Jabba the Hutt's bouncing baby boy. We only see him in the movie, and he has a cameo in an episode taking place in season 3, I believe. And let's see if I can focus him here from the side and do the elevator effect here on him. And bring him down slowly and forward, up a little bit from the side. Try to face him from the front. Anakin says a particular line in the movie that's always stuck with me when referring to Rata. He says, "Wait till you see what he grows into." And that's going to be interesting to see Rata hopefully appear in a later series, possibly the Book of Boba Fett, maybe the Mandalorian, because even though Jabba's dead and Boba is possibly taking things over in the underworld. I wonder what Rada does grow into, what kind of Hutt he becomes. Hopefully a more respectable Hutt than his daddy. So that is Ahsoka Tano and Rada. I hope you were able to see her as clearly as possible. I've been really working hard at getting these guys in the center more and trying to show them off as best I can. So I'm going to try to practice on her just a little bit more. Here she is. Maybe bring her down just a hair with the elevator effect, as I like to call. Up a little bit more. Possibly center her there. Up slowly. And just doing some practice work here. Anyway, she gets a 10 out of 10, and it's always cool to dig these guys out of their bins and take a look-see at them, as it were. That's Ahsoka for you, and I will hear you next time. May the Force be with you.